I'm so bad about cleaning brushes. I'm gonna clean this one right away. Did this water used to have a little bit of coffee in it? Yes. Do I care? No. Are you gonna tell anyone? No. Hey guys, it's Paige Poppe. Welcome back to my channel. I have not had coffee today, so all of this energy is gonna be real and I'm really gonna push it forward, so yeah. Anyway, today's video is going to be an art supply haul, and if you follow me on Snapchat, you would already know that this video is coming because I snapped about it. I think today we are going to film an art supply haul because I told you guys I bought these paints I'm really excited about, so I have a few other things I could share also and give you some recommendations. And yes, I took my Snapchat public this week, I believe, and if you would like to follow me there, please do so because it's very behind the scenesy and I get casual and weird with you guys and show you a lot of the behind the scenes of the paintings I'm working on and the projects. And I don't know if I ever showed you guys a finished picture of this deck. It still needs a little bit of touch-ups and some coats of paint, but I like how... So it's Paige Poppe is my username. I will put the Snapchat logo right here, and if you just take a picture of this image with your Snapchat app on the camera, you will be following me. So that'd be awesome, and I'd love to connect with you there, and yeah. So yes, we're going to talk about some new art supplies today, and I realized I had kind of built up some new things. I thought I would share them. They are kind of more toward the art side of things. I also have a bunch of like cute stickers and planner supplies I bought, so I'd love to film a haul for that too, but I feel like I've been filming like so many like hauls and bag tags, just like let me show you a bunch of things. But if you want to see it, let me know, and let's just jump into what I have to share with you today. Okay, so this is one item I talked about on my Snapchat, so I will start with that, and ooh, I'm excited about these. So I picked up 2 cans of the Sign Painters one-shot paint, and I can't tell you how long I've wanted these for. They don't sell them locally in my town, so I was always browsing the internet, and I kind of told myself that it was like kind of a big step to buy these because for just one 4-ounce can they cost between $12 and $14 a piece, so it's like a pretty decent investment. But now that I have it in my hand, I feel like it's actually a lot of paint. But I follow so many cool sign painters and artists on Instagram, and this is what they all swear by. The reason it's called one shot is that you can dip your brush in and just do one stroke, and it's very opaque, solid color. The appeal for these, they're also really great for lettering because they're super liquidy. I don't know if you can hear that, but they're super liquidy, so you just do like the one stroke and it's like a very solid line. I still have to figure out what kind of brushes I'm gonna buy to use these, and I haven't even tried them yet, so I really need to experiment in a well-ventilated area because these are enamel paints and I know they're strong. In comparison, I have used the Testors enamel before, these little guys. They're only like $1.80 a jar, and I have tried them, and you have to mix them with a paint thinner. I think I need to do the same for these as well. So obviously I'm not super well versed in these yet, but I'm excited to try them out, and perhaps I will film like a demo review video once I feel more comfortable with them. So yeah, this was a big moment for me to buy these guys. Moving up in the world. On the note of paints, but kind of in the opposite direction because these are very inexpensive, I found out via Instagram, of course, that's where I find out all of my news, that Target started selling acrylic paints, and I was kind of like, you know what, I'll try them because I have used many acrylic paints from Michaels before, and even the inexpensive ones, I really like the texture and I like the fluidity of the paints. So it wasn't like I was like, oh wow, they're from Target, they're gonna be crappy, and I thought I would give them a shot. So I already needed black paint, I was out of acrylic, so I picked up a black one, and I also was like, I'll pick up a color just to see the difference, and I picked up this really pretty coral color because you don't usually see this, and the paints are really nice. They have different finishes. Oh, that was a sexy shot. I'm gonna do this in live time. This was just too sexy of a shot not to share. Like, ooh, opening a fresh can of paint. Isn't that like some kind of good luck thing? Like, if you dip into it first, like, you have good luck. Ooh, so nice. Going by the seat of our pants here, we're just gonna do this test right on here. Ooh, yeah, so this paint isn't super opaque. I mean, that's a given for acrylic paint, but really nice color. So yeah, I just wanted to try them out. These are both satin finishes. They also had metallic ones and neon paints. I think they were around like $2, and I actually tried the black one out on this skateboard design that I'm doing right now, and it's a custom one, and the black actually was like really solid. It looked like I didn't even need a second coat because I did this on top of another coat of red paint, but I think I will go in and do one more coat of black just for a really clean look. But I gotta say, if you are at Target and like don't want to go to Michael's, like I don't see what's wrong with these paints. They're pretty nice. And the last paint I will have for this haul before we jump into something else is a cute little set of watercolors. I think these are so adorable. I took a watercolor workshop at my school a couple weeks back, and one of the like foundations at my school like is who puts on all these watercolor workshops. So I guess they have like free materials we can try out, and so they gave us this little set. And it's made by, these are Professional American Journey Artist Watercolor sample set of their top 12 colors. I guess they have 112, but I always like the chance to try out new supplies. I tried out the purple color on the back of here, and I really liked the saturation and the color. I will have to experiment with them more, but I thought it was a really cute thing. And this is like a little paper recyclable thing, and you just get a little dot, but this is enough watercolor to last a while. So I thought that was kind of fun. I will link this company down below because I've never heard of them before if you would like to check it out for yourself. And I don't know how you get a sample set, but I'll look into it. I lied. I have one more paint to share, and it's also a watercolor. You guys know my little watercolor kit looks like this. I keep all my paints inside. I just have these little trays that are stuck together. The yellow one is almost completely gone. And I'm taking this watercolor class, so I needed yellow, obviously. And my teacher asked for us to buy Indian yellow, and I think I was using like a brighter yellow. This is more of like a orange yellow. You can see the color on the tube here. But yeah, I picked up the Holbein watercolor because it was cheaper than the Windsor-Newton, and I didn't want to go with the Windsor-Newton Cotton series. That's like a student series, and it's like a little bit cheaper. So I went with this Holbein one. They were having like a 50% off sale, so we'll see how this goes. And I think I will just squirt this into my old tray once I clean it out. And with watercolor, you can like squirt it in and then let it dry, and then you can just dip into it whenever. So that was a fun little purchase. I've never used watercolors that come liquid in a tube like this. I always buy the pans, but it's basically the same difference. The pan is just the dried version of it, so I'm sure I will be just as happy with it. And I'm gonna throw this guy back inside my new watercolor box, which I thought I would actually show you guys. This cute little wooden box. Since my friend and I are in the same watercolor class, we thought it would be fun to go antiquing for art supply boxes, and I was totally envisioning like a vintage wood one, and I kind of wanted to even like paint something on the side of it. So when I found this one, I was so stoked. It actually was labeled as an art supply box, and when you opened it, there was all these like old crayons inside. I want to say they might even be like from the 50s. They're so old. So yeah, I got really lucky that I found this, and all of my tools fit inside, and my sketchbook even fits inside. I was shocked because it's kind of big. So this is really cool. When I go to my watercolor class, I just take this, and it'll be great for traveling in the future as well, to bring things along like all nice and organized. So I'm excited about this. Maybe I will paint like my name or something on the front with my new one-shot paint. Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, and obviously if you're gonna paint, you need some brushes, and this is the last two things I have to share with you. I got a new watercolor brush. You guys know I talk about watercolor brushes all the time on my channel, and I was borrowing like 2 or 3 from my friend when I lost my size 10 brush. And my friend Morgan is the one who went and bought the boxes with me, and it's my watercolor class, so she needed her brushes back so that she could get her paint on. So I went to Aaron Brothers, which is an art store I don't shop at very often, but I went there. They were actually having a 50% off sale on all of their brushes. So I got the Windsor-Newton University series, so it's a little bit cheaper, but honestly I'm really happy with it so far. I also shared this one on Snapchat, so you might have already seen it. And it's a size 10. That's just the size I prefer. I love it. So I ended up getting it for only 10 bucks because it was on sale. So that was great, and I really like it so far. Very sharp point, and I'm doing my best to always keep it in the plastic sleeve and really take care of it so that it lasts a while. And lastly for the haul, because I am experimenting with these one-shot paints, I needed more liner brushes. Like I said, I'm still kind of looking into which kind of brushes I need to buy to use those paints, but I have a couple of these snap brushes, which are very, very affordable. I got them at my local like art store that I usually shop at. That's kind of like a higher quality store. It's not like a Michael's kind of place. It's nice. But these brushes there are like between $1.99 and $2.99. They're ridiculously cheap, but I am so impressed with them. Like when the guy recommended them to me, he kind of like undersold them and was like, oh, maybe you want to try this, but like these things are great. I got the number 2 snap liner brush. I also have the 4, so I thought I would go with the 2 just to have a little bit of a smaller stroke and see if I liked it. And yeah, another brush to add to my growing collection. And yeah, that's all of the goodies I have to share with you today. I need to go get some coffee because I can just tell sometimes my eyes like do not open wide enough when I haven't had coffee, and I'm like, give it to me. That was really scary. I'm sorry. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's okay that my last like 3 videos have been like, look, I have this and I have this and let me show you more things. Hope you don't mind. But yes, I'm having a lot of fun filming lately, and I'm having a lot of fun on Snapchat lately. So if you haven't followed me there, go ahead and do so at Paige Poppe. And if you're not already, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here and join in on the creative fun. There's always something new going on and artsy. And if you'd like to find me elsewhere, you can find me on my Instagram at Paige Poppe. I'll put it right here. That applies for Snapchat as well. Have I talked about Snapchat enough? I'm not really sure. Anyway, until my next video, I am sending you guys positive and creative vibes your way, and I will see you next week. Bye! Oh yeah! Look at that background. Nice. Am I in the center? This chair. So squeaky. I hate it. Snapchat. My channel. Actually, I'm doing surprisingly well without coffee. Yeah. But I've been kind of like, oh my god, there was a spider on it. These 2 brushes just lost their lives because they fell out of my water cup. But they kind of sucked already. Look at these things. They're destroyed. I'll probably keep them for props or something. Is that a normal thing to do? Keep old art supplies for props, for photos? Who am I? What is my life? Since I'm working on a new website, I have to write everything down so I don't forget it. Hence the massive lists happening. I'm totally a list maker.